We're in part in my album of 8 songs, which is called Wake Up. We're about to continue that song. We are in a part where I'm talking about how I struggled feeling like people are supporting my dream, that people are really supporting what I want to do, what visions I'm having. Even now I can feel it, and the doubters are everywhere. But this is just a song to kind of wake them up, but for myself, as I wish them they would, but they most likely won't ever, but maybe they will, and maybe they understand somehow. But that's how it is. It's just a feeling, it's just something I really wanted to talk about, and we're gonna just do that song today. Welcome back. We are lighted right to left to straight forward, and you name it. Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm doing my first album now. As you can see, I'm trying to document everything I'm doing, try to finish the songs that I've been neglecting and kind of holding inside of my cupboard. This is me producing and learning and trying to really share my passion in writing music and in making music. I actually have felt really alone once I started making music. It was really hard to connect with someone because I felt like I'm such a weirdo and such a different person because the way how I operate and make music, because all I wanted was to support, just to share what I'm struggling and just build my music, but I didn't really find it, so that's why I created a Discord group so we can connect and support each other. I really wanted to create a space where we can really talk with each other how it's actually going, because I feel like everything is most of the time only just grind. But what about the emotion side? What about our emotions when we're struggling to really finish stuff? So check out Vicky's Art Collective. I also want to really congratulate myself for doing this crazy challenge and share my website, because I really think it was really hard for me. I've been self-sabotaging and really stuck in myself. I created my webpage This Silent Dream, where you can find my merch, where you can find my art. I also love drawing and painting. I'm working on a really big project now, creating my tarot cards. If you're interested to see that, let me know. I also post in a blog twice a month or something like that to kind of motivate us to leave a little exercise that can help you to reset your mind. The website is thissilentdream.com. Silent dreams, loud actions. That's my motto now. Let's jump into my FL Studio and start hanging out. I'm just going to sing it. And you can see there's a cup of 5. Everything is in my folder as we did in the beginning. It's really good to organize stuff. And I also organized my files before that because I was like, oh my god, there's so many songs. Like sometimes I just do like fun videos on YouTube. I'm making just music, fun stuff. And now I'm like more focusing on my album, because in order to learn, I feel like we need to also do something different to challenge ourselves so we can come back to doing this stuff. So now we're doing that, we're going back to the things, and hopefully we'll get them ready, and then you and me and people who really want to choose with me my songs, I'll be really happy to do that. How it pick up the phone, the child keeps crying for you to come home. It must be hard to raise a kid, then why you forget that I was here. So how we can start this song is kind of figuring out what could be the BPM, because I feel like last time it was too fast. But we didn't know that there's such thing as this thing, tempo tapper, which is up here, looks like that. Like in drum, you just kick it with your feet or something. We can just tap that and then it will try to detect. So how I like to do is like I just sing and then I'm just like tapping it. So let's start tapping. So wake up, pick up your phone. So I'm thinking maybe we can go 128. My songs are always going to the range of 60/72 to 80 max. So I'm thinking we can just double it. We just have to extend the stuff and then we can add like more in the middle. I don't know if it's a good idea, but that's just what we're gonna go for now. I think I'm gonna start recording the guitar. I changed the BPM to 126. It just felt a little bit softer, because 28 was like crazy. And now I realized why I haven't done it earlier, because most of the songs are a little bit slower. And when you hear the click, it's like tick, and then tick. But this is like tick, tick, so you know how to like keep up with it, Okay, I'm gonna record as trashy guitar. As you know, my guitar is broken, and the only way I can record my guitar is with microphone. Microphone, and I don't have another guitar, which I wish I would have. Which I wish I would have, exactly. And one day we will, okay? When we get more money, we will more invest in music. That's it. So let's just start with our first guitar. Let's just put here rec guitar. Listen to weird stuff. I mean, we could add like it just ends with this. I don't know what's up with the emotions, but I'm not the only one feeling crazy. Maybe it's the weather change, it's everything together. We're gonna change it, okay? We're still gonna do great stuff. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually that's also cool because there's two versions, right? There's either this or there is this way of playing. That's how I do it. If you don't like this tick 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 sound, use the kick. Use what you have, because sometimes I just don't like the the tick in here changes its volume. Like it goes like tick 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 tick. The hardest part is actually fixing it. Like, so I feel like this song's a bit complicated because it starts like a little bit before, a little bit after, like the part kind of like jumps in, and I played it too long. It's so hard. So I'm thinking just like let's lay this down now. Then we'll try to figure out what are the chords for it in piano, so we can like fill it up a little bit, and then it's like more clear for me like what to play because it's a little bit hard. We have put everything on 5-track, so we're just going to like clean it up a little bit because it's like a really harsh guitar. What I'm playing. I think I'm gonna just leave it like that, maybe. Evener sounds about nice, so we added EQ, compressor. What else we could add? Maybe we can add the Marshall. Perhaps should have added in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted like some different sound because my guitar kind of is I'm not a fan of my guitar, how it sounds. Let's try just stereo because I do think I'm going to use like one standalone. Sometimes I make doubles, which is like an indie pop thing, but I was thinking maybe I can just do whatever. Yeah, now I'm talking. Let's add some presence. It's too loud. It could be like a song of nostalgic feeling, so it's not bad. There's also this other thing I like that's not too edgy. It's a little bit messy, I don't need to play again, but I feel like the sound is kinda there, so that's good. Now I'm gonna add it. I was thinking a little reverb. There's this crazy reverb I downloaded for free, which is Solaris. It's something new, it's a little bit, if you do electronic music, that's really good for you because it's really like hallucinating. So I'm just gonna try it for the fun, but I don't think it will fit here, but just for fun. I think it's cool. I was so sure I'm gonna hate it. Because the first time I tried it was like so atmospheric. Like, I don't know if it really fits, but now I'm like, it adds like a texture to my guitar. Otherwise, my guitar is like so empty, and I find it really hard to sometimes like build stuff because I really like one sound, and then the other sounds like, So it's like, it's really the balance, and what has helped me is just think what I like. So that's what we're trying to think of this feeling, the same feeling what I felt. Oh my god, dark chamber. That feels so right. Oh my god, that just gave me an idea. We could create like it says like a dark chamber feeling, like we are inside of something, of this feeling. Ah, oh, I get goosebumps for that. I literally my hair is up like ding. When you do something, you're just having such a weird goosebumps, such a weird click. Oh my god, that feels right. I think I will add my singing because I think that helps me so much when I bring more instruments. Sometimes I get so stuck in instruments because I don't have the vocal to feel what I felt when I'm doing. If you know what I mean, would you feel what I felt when I was doing the song as I was singing? Because I find it a lot easier to sing, because I feel it, I know the sensation. But when it comes to like some other instruments, it's really hard to find that because I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay, let's continue. Let's sing the first draft of Victoria. Wait, you see the OBS now. Wake up, pick up the phone. The child keeps crying for you to come home. It must be hard to raise a kid. Then why'd you forget that I was here? Okay, so let's just make this voice a little bit pop out so we can get the sensation roughly how it is. It's not sang perfectly, but we're not looking for perfection right now. We're just wanting to have something to make my life easier, to have the right feeling and sensation. This compressor is my hacks if I don't know how to compress. I mean, I know, but I don't know actually, because it's such a small difference. I'm starting to get it more, but I'm leaving it after I'm mixing. I'm mixing my song now, so I'm trying to finish it. So in there, I'm like listening everything one by one, and I actually like doing that. But now I'm just adding something so I can understand roughly as it could sound. Okay, okay. Okay. It's not. Perhaps we try too hard, but me and my mind wants to be loud. Wake up, pick up the phone. The child keeps crying for you to come home. It must be hard to raise a kid. Then why'd you forget that I was here? Wake up, pick up the phone. I'm telling you, I've been searching for you. It must be hard to say that I'm just something different that you could see. There's some part when I'm going out of the rhythm because the guitar is also doing its own type of thing, and I went with the guitar, and then I think this song has something special, like a halftime thing, and how like earlier coming in, and maybe something like that going on that I don't know that well yet. So I'm like, I tried to record again, so we have a little bit more on the rhythm stuff going on. The easiest thing for this song, what I could imagine that is a bass line. So yeah, let's go for that. Actually, I want to try maybe Edith Flex guitars. Maybe there's some crazy dark stuff. Notes as automation. I'm gonna click on my piano. Pew. Okay, I know I do long patterns, which is not always the best idea, but right now it's kind of cool, and I played it really soft. So let's see what we can do. And alright, oh my god, now my phone came off. Okay, that's about right. Yeah, that's the better chord now. Okay, let's go. So our lead is kind of long. I really love this voice if you listen. It happens like there's some shimmer, there's some like meditational. I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic. I really love that. I don't know, it creates me this sensation. So that's why I really like how it sounds with my guitar now. Yeah, we definitely need to make it louder. Now we're gonna add a citrus, which is our bass. We need like something in the middle. Now we got a little bit lead going on, something that enhances our song. Oh, I really love the feeling. I feel like it's so hard sometimes to make lead beating with the lead. You know what I mean? Because singer is kind of like a lead, and when you make a lead, they have to kind of like have either conversation with each other, or they're gonna have to just somehow complement each other. I have hate and love relationship with that uh, bass. So definitely, I don't think I'm getting the bass right today, but there's always a hope for the next session, you know, because we're gonna redo all the time. Not like start from zero anymore, because we started it again, and it seems like the older one I can't really find it anymore, so that's why we're doing a new. So let me just like clean it up a little, and maybe we can add some synth or something there, because I feel like it needs something, and then I will do a few vocals, and then we'll pretty much finish today. And the next time I'm back, we will be definitely fixing that bass because I tried many basses, I'm not happy. So maybe I'll get my friend to play me that, or I will try to play myself. But but that's the greatness of each song. They have their own challenges, even when some songs don't have the challenge. And this song has this challenge. You can't just build everything in one pattern and just hope that they'll fix. I need to do everything separate, so I know that they're on time. They go kind of same way, whatever. Real hard to explain, but yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so let's look for some synth. I'm gonna call it synth chaos because I don't know, I didn't find anything that's like fulfilling it. Perhaps I shouldn't really add synths there, but you know, Victoria is in experimental mood today. You know, as always, I always say feel free to experiment, add as many sounds you feel like you're kind of vibing, and later you're either gonna separate the sounds, make them interestingly going through the song, or you're going to cut them out because or you're gonna take them out or you're gonna just add them in one place and just like that, because I actually found really fascinating what like really great producers do. They have like really this like a child mindset to play, just add stuff and you add, and then at certain points there's only this one sound. Even if you would like record the whole orchestra, like I don't like this song, it's too orchestry, it's not really meant for that, you're gonna maybe add a few parts. These are called like ear candies, and you know, maybe now it's just experimental crazy too noisy, but in the future maybe it's something special for in the song. You're like, oh my god, I just used inertia path sounds like alien seagulls. Okay, we added some seagulls in my songs. That's the fun part of producing, I feel like. Like, if you listen to this crazy seagull now, you're like, oh my god, what the hell is Victoria thinking? I agree, but it's kind of crazy. I love that. Like, listen. It really remembers this other song that I wrote actually. That was really electronical somehow, what I wrote in guitar, but it felt like, will I ever be enough? Will I ever really know if I try it again? Would you like me the same? It was when I felt last year really like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, I'm not really enough of doing anything. Like, my music was bad, I was going backwards. But this year, we're getting it, okay? We're doing it ourselves. I was thinking we could create, I downloaded finally to this computer too, Pancake, which is a free tool where pretty much you can play with panning. So you can play how it moves in your mix, like ear to ear, or it makes like waves, or it makes like you know, smooth transitions. I feel like that is so cool thing. I'm really obsessed with such thing because they, I feel like they bring the song somehow some special stuff. Let's just use that and you can see how cool it is. I don't know, I just like that and how you can make the sounds and singing go like, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that. We can do like swoosh, left to right. If you put your headphones on, you can hear how it like bounces smoothly. Da 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 na 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 la 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 la. Okay. I don't know if it's that great, like it fits fully, but I feel like for now, I'm now in the phase where I like to like float a little. It's a funny story, like because last time when I was recording for my collab, when I was singing like standing up, I felt like I didn't get the right feeling. And when I sit down, like on the edge of the seat, and I was singing, I felt like I got the right tone, what I wanted to sing. I was like, what? What do you mean? Am I used to singing on sitting? Definitely. Wake up, pick up the phone. The child keeps crying for you to come home. I really don't like the bass. I feel like I need to change the bass line because it's like, I don't know, it doesn't go there at all. It's like a separate entity, and I feel like I don't want that. I want it to enhance my guitar, if you know what I mean. I want it to like add a depth to a song. You're on your own. There's some love that add like a touch, but sometimes I'm adding too many vocals, but that's fine, you know. Like I said, you can take them out. I'm gonna mute myself, and this is what we made today. Let's go. Going against the wind, it feels like you're on your own. Perhaps we try too hard, but me and my mind wants to laugh. Wake up, pick up the phone. The child keeps crying for you to come home. It must be hard to raise a kid. Then why do you forget that I was here? Wake up, pick up the phone. I'm telling, I've been searching for you. It must be hard to accept that I just something different that you could see. I think it was a nice session. I definitely will work on it. I need to change the bass because I didn't like the bass. Couldn't figure out what sound to put there, and maybe this synth chaos is not really what I want, but as much as I'm really glad I started this song again. I feel like the rhythm is fine. Let's just squeeze that and say it's fine. And we can continue this song, and maybe, you never know, maybe Victoria has tried to write a new song again. I have a lot of songs already, but I feel like maybe I have tried to write a new song, so maybe I'll write a better one if I'm not really happy with it. This is this type of song I'm like, yeah, I liked it when I made it, but now I'm like, yeah, maybe I could think to make something else. But this is the 8th song in my album. I did a challenge for 3 weeks doing music, 10 minutes every day. I learned a lot of things. I filmed behind the scenes and learned a lot of stuff, and I documented it all, so you can watch the video. It was really fun. So if you've been wondering if you should try any challenge, then I think you should definitely check that out. And I see you on the next video on Monday. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. I'm supporting and sending love and hugs back. And I wish you good luck in your journey for becoming a successful artist, musician. See you next time. Bye.